What you mean? You already know.
Then the kingdom of heaven shall be likened to 10 virgins who took their lamps and went out to meet the bridegroom. Now 5 of them were wise, and 5 were foolish. And you notice there's nothing in between wise or foolish. Those who were foolish took their lamps and took no oil with them, but the wise took oil in their vessels with their lamps. But while the bridegroom was delayed, they all slumbered and slept. And at midnight a cry was heard, "Behold, the bridegroom is coming. Go out to meet him." Then all those virgins arose and trimmed their lamps. And the foolish said to the wise, "Give us some of your oil, for our lamps are going out." But the wise answered, saying, "No, lest there should not be enough for us and you. But go rather to those who sell, and buy for yourselves." And while they went to buy, the bridegroom came, and those who were ready went in with him to the wedding, and the door was shut. Afterward the other virgins came also, saying, "Lord, Lord, open to us." But he answered and said, "Assuredly, I say to you, I do not know you. Watch, therefore, for you know neither the day nor the hour in which the Son of Man is coming. Don't be so deep asleep that you can't wake up." Now, let me point out some things about those 10 virgins. They were common to them all. They all expected the bridegroom. They all know the bridegroom was coming. They were not unbelievers. They all had lamps and oil. And oil is almost always a type of the Holy Spirit. They'd had the Holy Spirit in their lives. And all of them slumbered, both the wise and the foolish. There was only one difference: the amount of oil they had. The wise had oil enough and to spare, the foolish didn't have a reserve of oil. Now, an interesting thing is the wise said to the foolish, "Go and buy oil." It had to be bought. It wasn't a gift. So there are some things, some ways in which you have to pay the price for the Holy Spirit. Initially, he's a gift. But if you want to remain filled with the Holy Spirit, there's a price to pay. You see, I think of what Jesus said to the church of Laodicea, which is in so many ways a picture of the church today in America. Revelation, chapter 3. This is what Jesus said to the church of Laodicea in Revelation 3:17-18. "Because you say, 'I am rich, and have become wealthy, and have need of nothing.' Have you ever heard that kind of teaching? Did Jesus approve of it? Not the least bit. And do not know that you are wretched, miserable, poor, blind and naked. I marvel that people can be wretched, miserable, poor, blind and naked and not ever know it. That's astonishing. But I meet some people like that. Now Jesus gives us some advice. He says, 'I counsel you to buy from me gold refined in the fire, that you may be rich, and white garments, that you may be clothed, that the shame of your nakedness may not be revealed.'" Jesus said, "I'm not going to give it to you, you have to buy it from me. Gold tried in the fire. You know, gold in the ancient world was valueless unless it had been tested by fire. I believe gold is faith there, and Jesus said, "I want faith that stood the test of fire. And you'll have to pay for it by endurance. You'll have to hold out under the test." And then he said, "White garments." Not everything in the Christian life is free. These are things you have to pay for. This is all made possible by Jesus Christ.